Hey, yo, it's Brain Lord, and welcome to a new LP here of, let's read it over. Sid Meier's Civilization 5, Gods and Kings. If you've never played a Civilization game before, it's basically, I don't know, you start with nothing, and you grow into an empire that spans through the ages, and you attempt to take over the world by many different means. Science, technology, culture, or, war. Anyway, let's jump right in. Set up a game here. I'm gonna go with the random civ. Go to advanced setup. I like the standard map size. Prince difficulty is good. I haven't played in a while, so I'm not gonna be up here. I'm definitely not up there, but Prince is pretty good for me. And standard game pace, ancient era, map size standard, 8 civs, 16 city states. Eric's pretty good. All victory types. I like to have policy and promotion saving enabled because I don't know. I just find it more convenient to be able to save your policies and promotions. I usually don't, but just in case I want to, I like having the option to. And quick combat and quick movement really speeds up the later in the game when there's 100 units moving and fighting. It makes it a lot smoother. So, without further ado, let's jump in, and I'll meet you down on the actual game. So, see you in a bit. And here we are back in the game. Well, not back, I guess, in the game. As you can see, we got the Romans, led by Augustus Caesar, and they have 2 unique units. The Ballista, which replaces the Catapult. Higher range, strengthened Catapult, which means it does more damage to troops, I believe. I could be wrong, though. It may do more damage to cities as well. And we also get the Legion, which is very interesting, and it has a higher combat strength. I remember in the old versions, it used to be able to build roads and other stuff, but I'm not sure if that continues. I should go look that up. I should go look these 2 units up as we get in the game here. But let's begin. And as you can see, we start on plains here. We got some very nice resources around here, though. I do like. Dyes here requires calendar. Dyes is luxury resource. And plus 4 happiness. Plus 2 gold as well. Wheat here, plus 1 food. We got fish here. 2 gold, 1 food. Fish head, plus 1 food. Got more wheat. And wine, which is pretty good. Pretty darn good. So, needless to say, we're going to want to rush towards calendar, because we got calendar resources around us. And that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. And we're going to found a city here. I wonder if, actually, I don't know if I need mining for that as well. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to found Rome here. And Rome, the grand city of the Romans, of course. As this is pretty much the best spot. But let's go exploring with our warrior here and see what we can see. Oh, we already see some ruins, which is very nice. And there's more wine up here. Wine is a very good resource. And I already know kind of how I'm going to play this game if I have wine available. And wine is very useful for not sneezing. But wine is very useful for a cultural victory. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Now the question remains of what I want to do. If it's going to be a cultural win, I'm going to want to have, oh gosh, I like having a monument first then. Getting the culture right out of the way right away. And then my other cities can get culture pretty quickly. As far as policies, probably going to go tradition here, because it gives culture in the capital, and then free culture buildings, and extra growth overall. More gold and stuff. And then we're probably going to go into piety. You'll probably have some faith as well. Get into piety, perhaps commerce, and freedom. Maybe our choices. I don't think this can be, yeah, it can't be the same as piety. So, I think that's how we're going to run it. And, but that's definitely subject to change. We could go war path. Could go technology, depending on our situation. I'm definitely aiming for the great scientist, or the great library, which I always do. And speaking of tech, let's open up their tech tree here. And the first thing we're going to get is pottery, because we need calendar as soon as we can get it. Very good research. And writing and calendar, both very powerful. So I believe getting those soon would be very nice. And then we may come and get mining. I'm not sure. I think we do need... Actually, what I think we might need bronze working to hook up those dyes, actually, so maybe it's not worth getting right away. But I think we'll go with these two first, and then into writing, and we'll go from there. Alright, so got 8 turns until the town grows, 8 turns for the monument, and we got a ruin right over there to give us some extra stuff. Alright, so let's end the turn. And see what's happening. Processing turn for city states. First turn for city states always takes long. And, you know. Looks like, oh, we're already number 8. How are we already losing? I don't, whatever. Whatever. Anyway, gonna move over here, get some more exploration done, and then next turn, grab that ancient ruin. Should be pretty nice. We got some jungle down here. I'm not really seeing any other luxuries. This doesn't look like a great spot for a city because there's no rivers, no luxuries. Kind of unfortunate, but we got dyes and wine here. What are we going? Yeah, it's aiming for a wine first, which is good. I'd rather have it aim for a wine. And I'm gonna end the turn and see what's going on. Nothing much. Get the ruins, and we got 20 culture. Well, there you go. This is definitely gonna be a culture game then. If we're getting free culture from the beginning, that is pretty powerful, actually. Pretty lucky too. So definitely, I'm thinking this is gonna be a culture game as the Romans, which is kind of interesting. But the unique bonus of the Romans, again, is plus 25% production to buildings that are built in the capital. So I'm just gonna get a bunch of buildings in the capital, and then it's gonna be a lot easier to build them elsewhere. I'm ideally gonna have 4 settlements because that's what the tradition branch supports. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna look up the legions just to see what they're capable of. No, I don't think they do that anymore. Huh. Oh, there we go. The legion can also construct roads and forts, and the only non-worker unit able to do so. So they're very cool in that respect. So we're gonna get some legions definitely. And they're going to build roads and stuff around our kingdom. So we need less workers because we can build roads and forts. But other than that, we need some workers. We'll keep exploring to the north here. And I'll probably build a scout next to explore farther to the south. And that should be good. Haven't encountered anyone else yet, which is fine. Got some more. Holy cow, we got a buttload of wine. But I need some other luxuries. That would be nice. Definitely fine with the wine, though. Culture games are pretty interesting, so we'll see how it goes. And hop over to this hill here. Hill give extra view, so it's always nice to have a hill. And it's looking like this is a land map, so coastal cities aren't going to be necessary. I'm thinking about right here for another city. Not directly in line of any luxury or either of these wines, but with one pop it will, because this cannot work the wine, but this place can. Or maybe on this hill here. Wouldn't be too bad. You got the 2 stones and the wine. Right in view. Yeah. I think we'll head over here next and see what's going on over there. But for now, we're going to end the turn. And let's see what's going on. Adopt policy. We'll get our first one, tradition, which gives plus 3 culture per turn in the capital. So we're already up to plus 4, which is pretty darn good for this early. And move over here. And looks like we found the Austrians.
Eure Eminenz willkommen in... Ach, bringen wir es hinter uns. 4 wird gespeist.
Okay. That's something. Kind of close. They're really close, actually. Dang, that's not fun. I don't like them being that close. We can still found a city here, technically. But it's not going to be that productive if there's another nation right there. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that progresses. Maybe we have more wine down in the south. But I'd like to grab up these wines if I can. Maybe build a city here instead. And then we have access to the coast. And then we'll still get that wine eventually. That might not be a bad idea, actually. I kind of like that. Especially with Austria right there. And we're going to want that out pretty quick. Because otherwise they're going to grab up that territory. Come over to here. Nothing doing. Haven't really found any other luxuries. That's okay though. I think we're doing pretty good. And then next turn, nothing much going on. City states, barbarians. Rome has grown. Very nice. Choose production. Get a scout for us. Definitely very helpful. And there we go. Here's some more luxuries down here. And a mountain. Mountains can be very useful as well. Silk, not bad. Bananas are also very useful. So a city here might not be a bad idea, especially there's plenty of rivers here. But we got to pay attention to what the Austrians are doing. I think they're going to be our biggest rivals. Because they're kind of building on our spot, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. And there we go. Pottery research. So our first research. And each research has quotes, as you see. And we have access to a shrine now that we can build. That'll give us extra faith. Give us faith return. That's the first thing that we can do to give us faith. And I think after I've finished this scout, we'll build a shrine. So we can get that 25% extra bonus from our capital. And we do have spices here, too. So this is a nice spot. I think this is actually a priority for next city, perhaps. And then putting it maybe right next to the mountains is good because there are some buildings later in the game that benefit from being in a mountain. Actually, I'm going to check right now. I know exactly what building it is. Observatory. City must be built next to a mountain. Okay, so it has to be next. Because that's a very good building, and I'd like to have that, if possible. I usually don't end up getting it. And it would be nice to have it. And we've already collected wine, as you see, and our next territory is going to be the other wine, so that's very nice. That would be very helpful. And ending the turn. Not too much going on. Never is early. And we can adopt another policy. We get legalism, which gives us a free culture building in our first 4 cities. It does count for buildings that I haven't researched. So the next culture, say whenever I get up to drama and poetry here, that'll give me a free amphitheater in my capital. I just tested that out the other day, actually, and it worked pretty nicely. And I was pleasantly surprised. So that's why I built a monument, even though I was going for the free culture building. And we'll take the ruins here. And reveals barbarian encampments. That's kind of lame. I'd like some tech or money or something. But, you know, I'm not going to really complain too much. And there's not that many mountains around here, which is good. That means that we can grow pretty easily. We got a marsh, which is kind of unfortunate. But there's a nice river. A good area to expand to. And the turn. Where's that other barbarian camp over here? Yes, okay. So we got one down there and one up here. Probably watch out for that. Go up on this hill. Not too much going on besides these luxuries. This is going to be important because I don't see many other luxuries going on. So maybe that'll be a good second city spot. Grab up these luxuries here. City right here would be really nice. Kind of far away, but it's only one pop from both of these luxuries. And then you can get this stone as well. And it'll have a couple sources of bananas, so grainer will be very useful. Plus it's got river, sheep. I think it's going to be pretty nice. Pretty nice little city there. Don't you think, guys? I think it's a good city. And ending the turn. Pantheon found it already. Got us to the hunt. Not something that we needed. I mean, somebody's already got up to 20 faith. Maybe not. Looks like I need 15 faith for next religious pantheon. Okay. Alright. Send this guy out, and we'll build a shrine. That'll be our next thing. And then perhaps build a granary as well, because we've got 2 sources of wheat. Yeah, like I said, we're going to be building a lot of buildings in our capital so that we can get them elsewhere for cheaper. And go out here and maybe start hunting these guys. And that's looking pretty good. Pretty good. And our scout will start scouting down here. And maybe this guy will fight off some barbarians for us. And move through the forest here. We got more spices. Do we have spices here? Yes, we have spices here as well. Not bad, not bad. Lots of jungle. Jungle is good for science later on, so it's not a bad idea to have some. And we'll move a little closer to these guys. Got more mountains here as well. So mountains and jungles to the south, and kind of plainsy, deserty to the north. It's cool. And looks like that's about it for that area. Minor defeat. I think it's worth it. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad. That's about all we're gonna do for that turn. First action, and we'll get a promotion eventually too, so it'll be a lot easier to fight them. And they're in a jungle, technically, I guess. Doesn't really look like it. But, oh, we've met a city state here. Manila. They have gold. Oh, shoot. I like gold. Oh, well. And it looks like there's area over here we can explore, which is interesting. And we could go for another minor defeat. I think that would be worth it, because we'd get another boost of XP, which would level us up. And then we could get a rough terrain promotion and heal up. And then go back to fighting him. And probably win. So that's going to be our plan. And Rome's going to grow in a few turns. What citizens are they doing? They're working the dyes and the farm. That's fine. I'll probably get a worker next. Probably be the next logical step, I believe. And city states. Why are you always taking so long in the early game? Moving over here. See what we got. And another city state of Jerusalem. Very nice. Get free faith. That is cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Free faith is always welcome. I cannot progress over here because they're kind of blocking me. So I'm going to move back. Start. Oh, gosh. Got more barbarians. There we go. Definitely need to fortify now. May lose our warrior. That would be very annoying. I would be annoyed heavily by that if that was the case. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully he can stand the test of time. There we go. He's defending. He's defending. Very nice. He'll keep healing. And maybe we can get Scout over there to help. If need be, if he survives this turn, but he's almost dead, we're going to retreat him back here because they can't follow me in one turn. So that's how that's going to work. 3 more turns until the shrine's built. And no more pantheons being built yet, which is very cool. Which means we have a good chance of building one. And it looks like they didn't decide to fight us, so that's good. We'll just stay there and heal for a while. Send this guy over to come down here and explore. Or maybe just move over here and explore, because this is a little dangerous. A little dangerous area. So I'm thinking a city up here, maybe here, like I said, or up here. And then a city over here, right there would be good. Probably that one. Well, I don't know. Yeah, probably that one first. And one down here would have been nice if this was a different luxury, but, you know, that's okay. We'll figure something out. And ending the turn, get 10 more HP. Not going to attack us. Very nice. Rome has grown. Next turn we get calendar. Very cool. Very cool. And end the turn because nothing else is really going on. And we get our shrine, which means in a few turns we should be able to get our pantheon, hopefully. And calendar is very nice. Stoneworks is very good. It doesn't look like we'll be able to do that. Yeah, see, it says, nope, many resources require you to have chop forest or jungle first, which requires other technologies. I understand that. Yeah, but we're going to get writing first. And we're going to get a worker, because that's going to be helpful. And we can adopt another policy. And I think I'll take... That's tough. I think I'll just go with landed elite for now. Get some early game growth bonuses at our capital. That'll be very helpful. And then next we'll get the wonder construction, so we can transition right into the Great Library, I believe is what we're going to do. So that's our plan of action. And send this guy over. He can come help with the barbarians a little bit, perhaps. We'll see. I don't know. It'll be a great fight, I'm sure, and many will die gloriously. And barbarians finish their turn, being annoying. I'll take a shot at these guys again. Very good. Doing good damage. And they may take a shot of our scouts, but that'll be good because they'll injure themselves. And that is what I want. And everybody's pretty close in score at this point, which is good. We'll see how it progresses, though. Maybe that'll change later. Gonna end the turn. And we've met Germany. Very interesting. They're gonna be warlike because they're Germany. So, we'll have to see how that goes. And German warrior over there. So they're apparently on the same landmass as we, I would imagine. And damaging this guy here, but he's fine. Actually, we can probably take a shot. Yeah, we can take a shot with our scouts here and do some extra damage. And hurt him so that he's probably not going to die. He'll be safe. And next turn, maybe we can clear out these guys. We'll see how that works, though. 10 turns to our workers built. And until good things start happening, basically. We need masonry definitely too. Masonry and bronze working would be very helpful. So we can clear these jungles. As well as mining, of course, because that's what you need to clear mountains. And he's going to try to run away, but I'm going to take him out with my scout, and I'll wait a turn or two until I'll try to do that, because that looks a little risky. So that's looking pretty good. And Teresa here is kind of expanding a little recklessly with their territory. Well, yeah, I have a bad feeling about them. I think we're going to have to cut them out, destroy their lives a little bit. They're a little too close to me for my own comfort. We'll see, though. And people with the pointy sticks, military power. I have the worst military power. And it looks like probably 2 units for each of them. Maybe it's, I don't know, it might be the health of your units as well, because our unit health is pretty low. So that probably, really? 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 Well, looks like we got a new barbarian brute to fight. That's great. Great to know. We're going to be fighting those barbarians for a while, I imagine. Kind of holding off on our scouting. But we know what we need to know for now, at least. So that'll be good. And if Teresa plops a city here, I'm going to be pissed. And they're definitely going to go to war and take them out. But for now, peace will reign. And looks like we got Haile Selassie as well. 1,000 welcomes. Haile Selassie. The Rastafari Macron. Interesting. Well, okay. And their thing is they get a combat bonus against nations that have bigger armies than them, or bigger nations than them. That's right. It's kind of odd, but we'll see how that progresses. And Bismarck is the top in the world. Mira Teresa is the second. I'm the worst. Kind of depressing, but you know we'll get past that. We got one more turn until we can get a pantheon. Not sure what we're gonna get, but I think we'll get the wine improvement one actually, because that's very good. And Germany says that they're protecting Manila. Well, good for you. I don't really care. And we can found a pantheon, so let's do it. And let's get, I believe there is one for wine. And it is very good. +1 culture and +1 faith for each wine and incense. Boom. Yes. Very strong. And since we have 4 of them, we're definitely getting that. And look at that. You get every single, except science, you get every single type of resource from those tiles. So very good. And we're actually going to position a citizen on those. Which one is that on? Oh, yeah. We're going to get 2 citizens on those, actually. So we make sure we maximize our culture and our faith increase. And we'll keep 2 citizens on those at all times. So we got guys working here, here, here. And we'll fix up these wines pretty quickly so we can get some happiness. And can't quite take them out in one shot. Actually, with the combined arms attack, it looks like we can. So boom! There we go. Got some extra gold from that. And we may have to stage a retreat because these guys are going to be hunting for blood. But I think we'll be okay for now. And it looks like they are hunting for blood. So let's retreat and fortify here. And one more turn until Rome grows again. That'll be nice. It'll be very nice. Very nice indeed. And there it is. There's the dude right there. There he is, eh? Oh, he's going to fight us. And we'll take the scout back to the city to heal. And go from there. Have him go scout again. Actually, he has survivalism. So he could probably be alright. Although, it's, well, I don't know. It's probably faster just to heal outside. Whatever. Looking pretty good. 20 until the next growth, however. Which is going to be a while, but that's okay. Gonna end the turn. Not really much going on. We're not really the top in the world, but we're not really the bottom either, so it's all good. It's all good. And they decided to go on open ground, so we're going to smack them there. Doing some good damage. Not quite the best that I would have hoped, but did some good damage nonetheless. So I'm not complaining. And we need up to 200 faith to get a religion, which is what I want. I want a religion. It would be nice. But we'll see. Scout, you heal. Fortify until healed, and it should all be good. Should all be good. And writing is ours. And our guy's getting very injured. He's gonna get double drill because there's pretty much it's all like jungly and hills around here, so having drill is very helpful. And we're gonna choose our next research. I believe mining is the next thing that we need because we need to get to this. So we need to get bronze working, actually. That's what we need. Bronze working. And then, not too sure what else. I think we'll pop one of these with the Great Library when I'm ready for that next turn. Start building that. And that'll be good for us. And speaking of next turn, we're going to it, and we'll see what these guys are going to do. Jerusalem targets nearby encampment. Way over there. What do you think I'm going to do about that? Nothing. I can't. So, whatever. And he's going to come over here. He's healing. Looks like a couple more turns until he's fully healed. Choose production. Not going to build a library. Going to build a great library. Takes quite a bit of time, but it's definitely worth it, I would say. And I'd say we got the best tiles for the situation. So, that's good. And we're going to get that policy pretty soon that'll help increase the speed of that wonder, because 27 turns is a little dismal. And we're going to get a city growth in between that as well, so not too worried about that. Manila searches for science, so we got 30 turns to produce 30 turns to discover as many technologies as we can. Interesting. And we're going to hook up our first luxury resource here in wine, and then we're going to hook up this other wine just to get more bonuses for them. And then we're going to come over here and hook up the dyes, because by then bronze working should be complete, I would imagine, or very close to, and we should be able to cut down that jungle and take another shot at these barbarians here, doing some more damage to them. Should be able to finish them off next turn. And we got a very experienced warrior here. Hopefully going to keep him through most of the game if I can, because that's what you want to do. Grow your guys up early and get them experienced, and then go from there. And then taking them out. You, sir, need to retreat back to the city, though, because you are not doing well. And you can go back to exploring over here, preferably. It's looking good. But I think that's about all we're going to do today. So, thanks for watching this episode of Civilization 5 Gods and Kings. And join us next time when Rome grows. Hopefully, we can finish this wonder, get some more policies going, and get things rolling as Rome. So, thanks for watching. Braden Lord signing out. Peace.